Previously on Survivor Kingston. The Eden tribe fell apart and went to 3 tribal councils in a row.
Tonight, this will be the hardest vote of the whole game. I gotta write down Mom.
The majority alliance proved to be Sarah, Quint, Zach, and Shell as they sent home Becky and Sam in unanimous fashion.
Sam, the tribe has spoken.
When the 2 tribes merged, Django decided to keep the numbers.
Green team forever.
Oh yeah. Bandanas are gone, shirts aren't.
Word on the street is green team sticking together. We're looking at a little Q Gask. He's the biggest threat right now.
You know, me, Q, and Teamont seem like we're being targeted, so maybe that'll pull us together a little tighter and we can flip it. Because right now, Eden does not have the numbers. I might say we're one tribe. We're not.
T-Mart rejected Eden's offer to flip, and his loyalty ended up biting him in the butt after Zach found an idol under the voting table.
I'm gonna give it to Q. I don't know if it'll flip right.
6th vote. Q does not count. The 5th person voted out of Survivor Kingston and the 1st member of our jury. T-Mart, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. 9 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
Tribal was insane. We threw up a Hail Mary. We thought we had something that might work, but the people we were trying to bring over, Caroline and Mick, were just a little timid because, you know, it would be permanent if they did it. So they got a little cold feet, I think, and didn't go with us. So that was a bummer. I was expecting to see them kind of come with us, but it didn't really matter because we got really talk about a stroke of luck in the game. Zach finding that idol when he was voting, and it really worked out for us. And the fact that he played it on Quint and they voted Quint, that was awesome. And now I think they feel, I have been approached several times by several different people that they're more open to things now, whereas before they weren't. Just one of the first things Jolie said to me was, you know, I want to play. You know, I'm not necessarily, it doesn't have to be tribes anymore. Let's play. And so that made me confident that she's willing to deal a little bit. Right now, I feel good. We're still Eden strong, the 4 of us, no doubt. But I think we could get Caroline, and I think we could get Mick over. I really think we could maybe get Phil over too. So that gives us 7. We can do whatever we want.
Tribal council was really crazy. I had no idea that Zach had that idol, and when he pulled it out, I was like, dude, we've been looking for that all over camp. You haven't said anything about it. I think it was good. It really showed that me, Zach, Quint, and Mr. Show were like a strong 4 against, even though it was like the odds were to go to Quint, we still stood strong and somehow made it happen to where we still have that.
World-class move. I mean, we didn't anticipate that, okay? So, you know, my hat's off to them, great. But the thing they've not foreseen, I mean, they took care of the problem right then. But they did not take care of the problem unless they have 2 or 3 more idols to protect themselves with. See, they're still got the bullseye on them, and theoretically, we still have enough votes to overcome anything that they got standing in front of us, 5-4. So, you know, I'm happy that they've exposed the idol, because unless they've got a second one right there, you can't shoot the same bullet out of the same gun.
Well, no, they had me. They must have changed. They weren't going to vote for you. No. I mean, like, don't take this the wrong way, but physically, Teamont is a bigger threat than you are. No, I know, but
That was a really big tribal. I think Zach and I blindsided the heck out of the other guys. It was a great feeling, and I think I got an all-time partner in Zach. You know, I told him it's me and him till the end, especially after that. So I'm gonna ride that out for sure. I'm hoping he's thinking the same. I think there's a little bit of a willingness in camp on the green team Django to start cutting some ties, and you know, start cutting off some of their own limbs. So we're working that right now, and we'll see you at the next tribal.
Alrighty, you guys can come up this way. I hope you guys are hungry after that awesome tribal council, because you're gonna get fed.
we're hungry. Water food?
You guys can come on up back here. In today's challenge, the castaways will be eating some nasty food. The last person standing will win immunity. If you want to puke after that, there's trash can there, there's yard back there.
Drink water after that?
Yeah, after I clear you. Ready? Go!
I'm already behind.
There's more, there's more.
There ain't, dude.
Phil moves on to the next round. Sarah, good hustle.
I got this. We got this. We got
He's on cue.
We'll probably fight over who gets to Zach first. Yes, you're a drink, girl. You got this.
Alright, I want to see you patting on that drink, so you're showing me that you got all that you can get. It's very thick, so. Alright, survivors ready. Go! Zach with a methodical approach.
You gotta go way closer.
Caroline is in this to win this.
You're good. You're good. Valiant effort.
Caroline, moving on.
We'll clear your table. And I was like,
Very good.
go. Quinn is literally going to eat this and enjoy it.
Alrighty, order up. Wait for your drink. You guys gotta have something to watch.
I ordered a drink with this.
Alright, survivors ready. Go!
In community. Hold your nose.
Mr. Shell and Quint's got the first part down. They're drinking. Jolie's conceded from the challenge.
I don't have it.
Jolie's sipping. Mr. Shell's gonna lean back. Anything left in there?
Joey, you're in it.
Quint! Wins immunity. On to the next.
Let's go down. He threw up big challenge.
I said it.
What's wrong, Joe?
Are you ready for some throw?
Is this all?
Oh, yes, sir. Alrighty.
They're touching their food. They need to
Survivors ready. You ready?
Yep.
Survivors ready. Go!
Chew it up.
Oh my God.
Caroline wins immunity.
There you go, girl. Here's the water.
Good job.
So this feels pretty dang good, especially to beat my husband over this, whose favorite foods are sardines and oysters. So I just had to choke that down because I do feel like I'm starting to get on the hot spot, and so I felt like that was pretty important for me to have this week. So I'm really torn, like if I need to stay with Django Tribe and try and get maybe Zach, because he made that big move so we just need to get him out. Or, you know, I feel like me and Jolie are in it to win it so far. And so I feel like I can trust her out of anybody. So maybe me and Jolie flip. But I don't know who to vote out after that, and I honestly don't know if I can trust Zach and Quint. They seem like kind of the ringleaders there, and Quint's not going to flip on Zach because what Zach did for him. And so that shows me, all right, if I go over to you, then you're more loyal to Zach than inviting us in. So is that a bad move to flip? So I have some more conversations need to have with some people, but I really don't know who I'm voting for tonight. It's going to come down to deciding at travel.
It really is up in there because, like right now, I could get voted off right now. I still feel the stigma of hanging over my head that just when I think I've got it all figured out, they're going to cut me. They're going to chop and block me. So, you know, it's looking good, okay, right now, as long as I stay with what I feel like is the strongest alliance. And then here, one or two more people down the road, I'm going to have to cross over just so I can stay in the game.
Who do you think is your closest ally, if you don't care?
Yeah, we were just talking about how...
Where I think things are going right now is it's kind of looking like some of the girls and Phil. I'm hoping we can get Sarah in with us. It's just hard trusting people that you don't know. Because obviously we have our Django Strong or whatever girls, and like I know I can trust them. I know. Hopefully Zach goes home tonight. Quint and Zach have clearly a very strong bond, and that needs to go very quickly, I think.
To the end, you and I. So,
Because they're both strategic players, but physical players. And Zach's already played Idol, so it's like building his resume, as Quint said. I'd like to see Zach gone. I think our best option is going to go 4 girls and Sarah and Phil. Because I know Phil will vote with us, so. Yeah, and I don't, that's pretty much it. I'm kind of nervous for tonight's trouble just because I have a lot of faith in Sarah right now. But we still have the numbers, technically, so things should be good, hopefully.
I think a move like that shakes up the game in so many different ways. I mean, you're setting stone on someone and then someone makes a huge play like that. Jolie, do you think the game plan stays the same? Is it green? You still have the numbers. It's 5-4. What, like no reason to worry, right?
I think the game plan definitely changes. I mentioned to a couple people that it's just like in the real Survivor that usually after the merge, when the two tribes remain separate after merge, first tribal council really shakes things up. So I definitely think that's a good way to say it, is that things have definitely been shaken up.
Mr. Shell, is it still Eden Strong? Is it still Eden versus Django? Because to me, that's how the votes were last time, but a lot has happened since you guys wrote those names down on that paper. So walk me through what's going on.
I mean, you maybe could say that. I don't know. But I wouldn't say that. I would say it's who's going to get me to the next vote, and who's going to be loyal to me as we continue to go through all these votes. And that's what you're constantly questioning is who can you trust? Who can't you trust? These.
Anna Grace, last time you guys voted Quint, every single one of you, they played the idol on him. Are you worried Eden has something else up their sleeve? Are you worried there's another idol out there? There could be who knows how many. What do you think about the idol situation?
I mean, you always have to be a little skeptical because it is Survivor. Granted, Survivor Kingston, but I mean, I don't know what you have up your sleeve, so I don't know what you've put places, and I don't know what's been done by certain people. And like you said, we did stay Django Strong, and they still got T-Mont, God bless his soul, but he is no longer here. So I mean, that shows you how that went, and that was by no fault of Django. So
Sarah, is there going to be a blind side tonight?
Honestly, I have no idea. There's so much that's going on from both sides. I feel like everybody's just trying to figure out what the best move is for the final. Like, everybody's considering now, of course, but you have to think about the end game and what's going to help you the most and who you can really trust for your allies.
Phil, you agree?
Wholeheartedly. I may be switching from Survivor to Naked and Afraid in the course of the next 24 hours that I stay here, because you don't know. I mean, you really don't. I always feel like every time we come here, choppy block. Even if I think my alliance is strong, you could make another world-class moves and render that whole thing obsolete. Now, how many of those world-class moves can you make through the course of the game? You better have all I can say is, if you shoot a gun, you lost that bullet. So you better hope you got more bullets in the gun.
All right, anybody else got anything to say? It's time to vote. Jolie, you'll come grab the urn.
Love you, bud.
It's probably going to be me that gets blindsided, but I don't care.
I'm so sorry. Please don't hate me forever. Your mom's standing right there, so I can't say anything bad about you. But I wouldn't. You're just an awesome player. I'm sorry.
I don't want to do this, but I fear you more than anybody else out there.
I'll go tell her the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and they'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote, Zach. Second vote, Jolie. It's one vote Zach, one vote Jolie. Third vote, Zach. Fourth vote, Jolie. We're tied. 2 votes Zach, 2 votes Jolie. Fifth vote, Zach. Sixth vote, Jolie. We're tied. 3 votes Zach, 3 votes Jolie, 3 votes left. Seventh vote, Zach. Eighth vote, Jolie. We're tied. 4 votes Jolie, 4 votes Zach, 1 vote left. The 6th person eliminated from Survivor Kingston and the 2nd member of our jury, Jolie. Jolie, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.
Would you like to serve the people who roast you? I got nothing for you.
Like I said 2 tribals ago, this game's not over for anyone. We're now 4 Eden, 4 Django. Those original tribe lines are totally blurred. It's a whole new game. You guys can head back to camp, and I'll let you know when the next challenge is going to start.
Well, it's Survivor, so I mean, I always expect the unexpected. Truthfully, when I sat down tonight, I thought I was gonna be blindsided. So honestly, I expected what was coming tonight. How I'd play the game differently, I wouldn't. I played a great game. Honestly, people were threatened by me, and that's why I got voted out. So that's all I have to say. Next year, Queen stays queen.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode. Next time on Survivor, Kingston. With the tribe being split 4 Django, 4 Eden, as well as 4 boys and 4 girls, not even the castaways know what's going on.
So there's a lot of uncertainty going into this next tribal. Man, we are just, like Luke said, the lines are blurred, man. And Jolie getting kicked out, you know, that's good for us, but we kind of blew it up. And it was basically an explosion. Now we're just kind of seeing where the pieces land.
It's really just a toss-up right now. Anything could happen at tonight's vote.
Find out next time on Survivor Kingston.